In this example, we'll be looking at a word problem using the quadratic equation. The shortest side of a right triangle measures 8 centimeters. The lengths of the other two sides are consecutive odd integers. Find the lengths of the other two sides. Anytime I'm looking at a word problem, I always ask myself if I can draw a picture. Well, this one I'm looking at a right triangle. Therefore, let's draw a picture of a right triangle. It says that the shortest side is 8 centimeters. The shortest side would be either this side or this side. So label one of those 8 centimeters. The lengths of the other two sides are consecutive odd integers. Now, the question is, which one is which? Well, the hypotenuse is always going to be the longest side. The hypotenuse is the side that's opposite of the right angle. This is always going to be the longest side. So imagine that the first length is x. Then the hypotenuse would be x plus 2 because odd integers. It's like we're saying that x is, say, 3 and x plus 2 would be 5. Consecutive odd integers. So that would just be an example of how you would see that. Now, what do we also know about right triangles? We know that we can use Pythagorean's theorem. Which states c squared equals a squared plus b squared. C will always be the hypotenuse. So let's substitute in. X plus 2 all squared equals a squared plus b squared. When we're doing x plus 2 all squared, don't forget that this is x plus 2 all times x plus 2. So you're going to have to use FOIL. X squared plus, we'll go ahead and do that math right there. Using FOIL, you'll get x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals x squared plus 64. Now we want to move everything over to one side and set this equal to 0. We'll move x squared plus 64 all to the other side by subtracting it. So I'll do this vertically. We're going to subtract x squared and subtract 64. Whatever you do to one side, you also do to the other side. Subtract x squared, subtract 64. Now notice here that you have just plain 4x. You do not have any exponents. Therefore, this is a simple matter of just solving for x. So we're going to go ahead and move this 60 over to the other side by adding it. We get 4x equals 60. And now divide both sides by 4. X equals 15. Since x is equal to 15, remember in our triangle, our shortest side was x, our hypotenuse was x plus 2. Therefore, our shortest side is 15, or shorter side is 15, and our hypotenuse is 17.